As a doctor, I urge older adults to eat these 5 vegetables to dissolve blood clots, clear blood vessels, strengthen the heart daily, prevent strokes, and revive vitality. With just 1 plate of boiled vegetables each day, you can prevent the silent stroke lurking ahead. No supplements, no hospital visits, just 5 simple, affordable vegetables from the market are enough to dissolve blood clots, unclog blood vessels, and help an aging heart beat stronger with every pulse. Why do such ordinary, accessible foods hold such extraordinary power? What's so special about these familiar greens that both Eastern and Western medicine nod in approval? And why do some older adults who eat vegetables regularly still face a high risk of stroke? As a doctor who has cared for hundreds of elderly patients, today I want to take you on a different journey, one of understanding, eating right, and living healthier through vegetables. The further we go, the more you'll be amazed at how a properly prepared plate of greens can save your heart. But one wrong dish could push you toward disaster. Let's dive in with the first vegetable, a familiar green that's a quiet lifesaver. Vegetable 1, Malabar spinach, nature's lubricant for aging blood vessels. Have you ever noticed how touching Malabar spinach leaves feels cool, slightly slippery, and velvety, like brushing against nature's silk? That slipperiness, known in modern medicine as mucilage, isn't just for show. It's a natural lubricant for your digestive and circulatory systems, helping blood flow smoothly, dissolving clots naturally, and preventing blockages without a single pill. I vividly recall a 72-year-old man from Albany, New York. He lived alone, grew Malabar spinach in his backyard, and every morning picked a small handful to cook into soup. He told me, "I don't take supplements, but after eating Malabar spinach soup, I feel renewed, cool inside, light in my stomach, and I move with ease." When I visited, he was tending his garden, sweating, but with a rosy glow. I thought to myself, this is living proof of a humble vegetable's immense power. Why is Malabar spinach so beneficial for older adults? Beyond thinning blood and aiding circulation, it's a loyal friend to the aging digestive system. It softens stools, prevents constipation, cools the liver, and reduces heat in the body. You know how it goes. A clear gut means better blood flow and a lighter mood. So, how should you eat Malabar spinach? Lightly boil it and consume both the leaves and broth. You can also cook it with shrimp or crab, but avoid too much salt or MSG. For those with a heated liver or poor sleep, drinking the broth in the early morning is gentle yet effective. However, Malabar spinach is cooling, so those with weak stomachs or who feel cold easily should eat it every other day or pair it with ginger. Have you ever skipped a plate of boiled greens only to pay the price with an emergency room visit? If you see the value of Malabar spinach today, leave a short comment below. I choose Malabar spinach to keep my blood vessels flowing freely every day. Let me know we're unraveling a silent knot in your body after all these years. Vegetable 2, celery, nature's miraculous pressure valve. In the fields outside Lancaster, Pennsylvania, I met a 68-year-old woman, petite and weathered by years of hard work, her hands deftly cutting celery stalks and bundling them as if gathering the steady beats of her own heart. She said something I'll never forget. "I don't need pills, I need celery." To her, celery wasn't just food, it was a silent pressure valve in her body. This slender, crisp green may seem fragile, but it's a lifesaver for older adults, especially those whose blood vessels are quietly clogging bit by bit. Why? Celery contains a natural compound called phthalides, which relaxes blood vessel walls, reducing strain on the heart and lowering blood pressure without causing fatigue. It's like widening a road so traffic flows smoothly and safely. But that's not all. Celery is a natural salt absorber. For older adults who've eaten salty foods for years, overworking their kidneys and thickening their blood, a sip of celery juice is like a clear stream flushing a murky pond, cleansing from within. The best way to use it is to juice it and drink 100-150 milliliters on an empty stomach in the morning. If the taste is too strong, mix it with green apple or a slice of ginger. You can also lightly stir-fry celery with pork heart or beef for a blood-nourishing, digestible, liver-cooling dish. A small note: those with very low blood pressure or diarrhea should avoid raw celery. I wonder if you knew a glass of celery juice could lower your risk of a midnight stroke. What would you choose for breakfast tomorrow? If the answer is clear in your heart, leave a comment. I choose celery to let my heart breathe easy with every beat. Vegetable 3, perilla leaves, a silent shield, protecting the heart from blood clots. The scent of perilla leaves is unforgettable once you've smelled it. Bold yet gentle, warm with a cool edge, evoking memories of home and comfort. When I worked at a rural clinic, whenever a patient had a cold or cough, boiling a handful of perilla leaves filled the room with a nostalgic aroma. But did you know perilla isn't just for colds? It's a biological armor, quietly guarding aging blood vessels from blood clots. Perilla contains alpha-linolenic acid, a rare plant-based omega-3 that reduces platelet stickiness, preventing the formation of blood clots, the root cause of heart attacks and strokes in older adults. Perilla also acts like a gentle thermostat. For those with aching knees in cold weather or chilly hands and feet at night, a bowl of plain porridge with finely chopped perilla leaves can warm you up, improve circulation, and sharpen your mind. The best way to use perilla is to eat it fresh with rice, noodles, or soup. The fresher, the stronger its medicinal properties. You can also crush it for juice to relieve bloating, or dry it for tea to drink before bed, promoting circulation and restful sleep. Note: those on blood thinners should consult a doctor if using perilla regularly. I often wonder how many people overlook a single perilla leaf, unaware it holds a biological shield for their heart. If you're starting to see perilla differently today, leave a comment. From now on, I'll eat perilla not just for taste, but to protect my blood vessels. Vegetable 4, water spinach, a gentle cushion for elastic blood vessels and a restful heart. On a summer afternoon, the sound of water spinach being rinsed under the tap, its earthy scent and crisp green stems, feels so familiar and comforting. Water spinach is unpretentious, a staple in every household, but its familiarity makes people forget it's one of the best foods for keeping blood vessels flexible and preventing arterial hardening in old age. Why? It's rich in magnesium, a vital mineral that maintains blood vessel elasticity, reduces sudden blood pressure spikes, and prevents nighttime vessel constriction, a silent cause of strokes. Its soluble fiber also cleanses blood lipids, supports the liver and gut in flushing toxins, and eases strain on the cardiovascular system, which older adults often struggle with. How should you eat water spinach? Boil it lightly to keep it crisp, not mushy. Pair it with lemon, garlic, or a light dipping sauce to aid digestion. For those with weak stomachs, eat it at lunch when the body is warmed up, not early morning. A small but important note: those on strong antibiotics or with kidney stones should limit raw water spinach, as it may reduce drug effectiveness. I sometimes wonder how a simple dish like water spinach can anchor older adults to a longer life. In every humble stem lies nature's gentle whisper. Let your blood vessels rest, soften, and stay elastic. If you've eaten water spinach out of habit, do you now see how to eat it more wisely? Leave a comment. I choose water spinach to let my heart slow down and breathe each day. Vegetable 5. Fish mint, the silent sweeper of aging blood vessels. Fish mint has a smell not everyone loves at first, pungent, slightly wild, like it was plucked from an old pond in a quiet village. Yet, the older you get, the more you appreciate it, craving it when you feel sluggish, overheated, or when your blood feels thick and vessels clogged. Fish mint's name is gentle, but its effects are powerful. For older adults, it's a silent cleaner of the circulatory system, clearing debris from blood vessels, gently promoting urination, cooling the body, and reducing blood lipids, a leading cause of blood clots, thrombosis, and strokes. I once visited an 80-year-old woman in Raleigh, North Carolina, with high blood pressure, frequent nighttime urination, sallow skin, and cold feet. After her family incorporated traditional dishes, including fish mint daily, she improved. Her eyes brightened, appetite returned, and her skin glowed. I asked her secret, and she smiled. Nothing special, just fish mint. It's bitter for me, so my body doesn't suffer. Her words stuck with me. Fish mint sacrifices its bitterness to sweeten your blood, cool your liver, and quietly clean without seeking praise. To eat fish mint right, consume it fresh daily, washed and soaked in dilute salt water. If the smell is too strong, blend it with a few pineapple slices and drink in the morning. You can also dry it for tea to sip before dinner for better sleep. Those with very low blood pressure or loose stools should use it sparingly. I ask you, don't we all need a friend like fish mint? Unassuming, simple, but quietly detoxifying our body and mind? If you feel that today, leave a comment. I choose fish mint because I know I need cleansing from within. You see, these vegetables are so familiar, often on your daily plate, yet few realize each leaf holds silent power to save your heart, dissolve blood clots, and keep blood flowing freely. If you recognize the value of these simple, sustainable foods and believe a properly prepared plate of greens can transform an older adult's health, please like this video and share it with loved ones to live healthier and more peacefully each day. But why do some people still suffer strokes during sleep despite eating vegetables? Could certain foods, seemingly harmless, be silently sabotaging blood vessels, causing blood clots to burst in an instant with unimaginable consequences? Next, I'll reveal the 5 foods quietly destroying your blood vessels, leading to strokes, paralysis, memory loss, or even death. Be cautious. These seemingly safe foods could be hidden dangers. Dangerous food 1. Sausages, the silent trigger in your blood vessels. A blood clot can rupture during sleep after a dinner with sausages. Hard to believe, but many nighttime strokes trace back to foods high in nitrates and preservatives. Sausages, especially pre-packaged, long shelf life ones sold in supermarkets, are among the strongest culprits for inflaming blood vessels in older adults. Why? They contain nitrates and nitrites used to preserve color and meat. In the body, these react with stomach acid to form nitrosamines, damaging blood vessel cells and making them prone to rupture, especially in those with high blood pressure or diabetes. Sausages also have high salt and saturated fat, thickening blood, and doubling the risk of blood clots, a ticking time bomb in your vessels. Older adults often eat sausages for convenience, softness, or to share with grandkids, but their bodies can't filter toxins as effectively, burdening the liver, kidneys, and heart. If your household includes older adults eating sausages regularly, take this as a serious warning. Leave a comment. I'll say no to sausages for a peaceful heart every night. Dangerous food. 2. Salted dried fish. A blade, eroding blood vessels with every dinner. Did you know a small plate of salted dried fish at dinner can spike blood pressure, constrict blood vessels, and trigger a stroke while you sleep? This happens not because of the fish, but the salt and preservation methods common in Vietnamese cuisine. Salted dried fish contains extremely high sodium, far exceeding the body's daily needs. Sodium causes rapid vessel constriction, like squeezing a rubber hose, forcing blood through a tighter space. In older adults with already stiff, less elastic vessels, this sudden constriction is like a chokehold, spiking blood pressure. Existing blood clots can be propelled forcefully, and if they hit a narrow spot in the brain or heart, the result is a stroke or heart attack. Many older adults crave salty foods for flavor, especially in rural areas where dried fish, pickled vegetables, or fish sauce are staples. Each salty meal wears down blood vessels like acid on stone. The thirst after eating dried fish isn't just salt absorption. It's your body signaling thickened blood, overworked kidneys, and a strained heart. If you realize your meals often include this, leave a comment. I'll replace salted dried fish with healthier options so my heart doesn't struggle every night. Dangerous food. 3. Deep-fried foods, clogging vessels and halting life's flow. Ever wonder why your hands and feet tingle, your vision blurs in the evening, or your sleep is restless like something's missing? The answer may lie in those golden, fragrant dishes, fried chicken, fish, or potato fries, that silently coat your blood vessels with fat. Deep-fried foods, especially those cooked in reused oil, produce trans fats, likened to cement sticking to vessel walls, narrowing them daily. This restricts blood flow, spikes heart pressure, and traps small blood clots, causing complete blockages. Imagine your blood vessels as home plumbing. If grease builds up and a small clog drifts in, a blockage is inevitable. In your body, this isn't just discomfort, it's a race against survival. Older adults often think fried foods provide energy because they feel less tired, but this is a temporary neural stimulation from hot oil. The liver, kidneys, and heart can't handle oxidized oil, turning each meal into fuel for a fire in your heart. If you've thought a little fried food is fine, leave a comment. I'll avoid fried foods to keep my vessels clean and live lighter each day. Dangerous food. 4. Sugary sodas, the sweet saboteur, hardening your vessels. A fizzy, sweet soda feels harmless, even refreshing, and some older adults drink it to stay alert or aid digestion. But behind that cool sweetness lies a sugar bomb gnawing at your blood vessels. Sodas are a silent cause of thickened, sticky blood and disrupted balance in older adults. Why? They contain high amounts of simple sugars like glucose and fructose, rapidly spiking blood sugar and insulin. High insulin triggers chronic low-grade inflammation in vessel walls, hardening them and fostering blood clots. Many industrial sodas also contain phosphoric acid, altering blood pH, leaching calcium, affecting nerves in the heart, causing irregular heartbeats, shortness of breath, or dizziness. The thirst after soda isn't hydration. It's your body losing water as sugar pulls fluid from cells, thickening blood and narrowing vessels. Each soda disrupts blood flow, constricts vessels, and overworks your heart. How many more times can it endure? If you've been lenient with sodas, leave a comment. I'll refuse sodas to keep my blood calm every day. Dangerous food. 5. Strong coffee. After meals, waking your heart. When vessels need rest. Strokes after dinner aren't rare, and a surprising culprit is the sophisticated habit of drinking strong coffee post-meal. Many older adults say it keeps them alert, aids digestion, or helps them sleep better, but science says otherwise. Strong coffee's high caffeine stimulates adrenal glands, speeding the heart, spiking blood pressure, and constricting vessels faster than normal. After eating, your body is in a restful state for digestion, needing soft vessels and slow blood flow. Coffee jolts your heart into overdrive when it should rest, propelling existing blood clots with abnormal force, risking blockages in narrow spots. Coffee after meals also reduces absorption of calcium and magnesium, key for vessel elasticity, increasing rupture and hardening risks. The alertness is a neural illusion while your vessels strain under pressure. If you've seen post-meal coffee as refined, it's time to rethink. Leave a comment. I'll stop strong coffee after meals so my heart can rest properly. Dear friends, I know these warnings may stir unease, but I say this sincerely. Knowing early and adjusting early is a blessing. Health isn't lofty. It's in every meal, sip, and daily habit. I always tell my elderly patients, eating vegetables isn't enough. You must eat them right, at the right time, with the right pairings. Some still suffer strokes, despite eating greens, because they eat at the wrong times, pair incorrectly, or live out of sync. So, how can vegetables become a natural medicine? Did you know that in just one day of living right, blood clots can dissolve gently, your heart can beat steadily, blood can flow freely, and sleep can deepen like in youth? Next, I'll guide you through that journey. Older adults, live just one day this way, and blood clots will melt, your heart will strengthen hourly, and sleep will be as restful as a child's. One day of living right. 7 Ras a.m. Warm, vegetable water to wake your vessels. A cup of warm celery or fish mint broth thins blood after a long night. Blood flows freely, vessels relax, and your heart beats steadily without effort. One sip cleanses you from within. 9 Sas a.m. Raw vegetables with ginger or garlic to prevent clots. Fresh perilla or Malabar spinach with a slice of ginger or garlic clove. Their mild spiciness breaks down sticky platelets, preventing clots. A light breakfast fortifies your heart all day. 12 p.m. Boiled vegetables before lunch to ease heart strain. Eat boiled water spinach or amaranth before rice. Greens slow starch absorption, preventing sudden blood sugar spikes. Blood stays fluid, your heart rests, and lunch feels lighter. 5 p.m. Light vegetable soup to restore vessels. A bowl of perilla porridge or fish mint soup with soft boiled egg. Cool, digestible, and gentle. When your body's tired, this dish is a hammock for your vessels. You don't need a heavy dinner, just the right one. 8 p.m. Vegetable tea and foot soak to prevent nighttime clots. Sip warm fish mint or pennywort tea and soak your feet in ginger water for 15 minutes. Warm feet ensure even blood flow, a steady heart, and soft vessels. Sleep comes naturally, free of cramps or blockages. If you see how simple a day of living right can be, leave a comment. I'll try living right for one day to let my heart rest and my vessels breathe. You see, just one day of living right transforms your body. Your heart beats lighter, sleep deepens, and your spirit brightens. This isn't magic. It's the result of listening and adjusting small habits. I believe you can start today to let blood flow freely, vessels soften, and your heart live lighter each day. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with loved ones. A timely reminder could save someone from a sudden stroke in their sleep. But what if you eat and live right, yet blood clots still form? Could seemingly harmless habits be quietly fostering clots hour by hour, unnoticed? Next, I'll reveal the 5 habits older adults must avoid as they thicken blood, clog vessels, and risk stopping your heart at any moment. Dangerous habit 1. Sitting too long after eating, silently stagnating blood and straining the heart. Do you often sit still for an hour after eating? If so, this is the top habit silently thickening your blood and fostering clots, especially in your legs. After eating, blood pools in the stomach for digestion. Sitting motionless slows blood flow in your limbs, particularly legs, causing stagnation in deep veins. In older adults with less elastic vessels and weaker vein valves, this pooling causes platelets to clump, forming deep vein thrombosis, a clot that can travel to the heart, lungs, or brain, causing strokes, heart attacks, or pulmonary embolisms without warning. Many older adults sit to watch TV, sip tea, or simply avoid moving, but this post-meal inactivity unlocks disaster. Just stand up, walk gently around the house for 15 minutes, massage your legs, or stretch lightly to keep blood flowing and reduce clot risks. How long do you sit after meals, and how often do your legs move afterward? If this habit alarms you, leave a comment. I won't sit still after meals so my blood can keep flowing. Dangerous habit 2. Drinking too little water, thickening blood, and overworking the heart. Do you drink enough water daily or only when thirsty? Many older adults think they don't need water unless parched, but this dangerous misconception thickens blood, narrows vessels, and exhausts the heart. Aging bodies regulate water poorly, kidneys filter less, sweat glands weaken, yet blood needs to flow smoothly. Dehydration thickens blood, slows circulation, and promotes clotting. On hot days or after salty meals, the body loses water silently, turning vessels into sluggish, sticky pipelines, perfect for clots. Many early morning strokes occur after a night of mild dehydration with thick blood, high blood pressure, and a racing heart. Just 1.2–1.5 liters of water sipped throughout the day keeps vessels smooth, eases heart strain, supports kidneys, and prevents strokes. Have you felt dizzy, headachy, or tired for no reason? It might not be low brain blood flow, but blood too thick to reach it. If you'll drink water regularly, leave a comment. I'll drink water on time so my blood flows smoothly. Dangerous habit 3. Napping too long or in poor posture, blocking brain blood flow and stressing the heart. Do you wake from naps feeling heavy-headed, with blurry vision, a racing heart, or weak limbs? Many blame fatigue or age, but it could be reduced brain blood flow from sluggish circulation during sleep. Napping over an hour or in poor posture, high pillows, curled up, or face in hands, slows blood to the brain and heart, causing stagnation in major vessels and fostering clots that move unpredictably upon waking. The danger peaks when transitioning from sleep to activity. As blood pressure rises and the heart races, potentially dislodging clots to the brain or lungs. Nap 20 to 30 minutes after lunch, lying flat with a low pillow, not curled or chest compressed, to relax vessels. Sitting and resting with eyes closed is safer for those with heart issues. Don't let a short nap become a trap for your heart. If you've napped too long, leave a comment. I'll adjust my naps so my blood doesn't flow the wrong way. Dangerous habit 4. Eating too fast and chewing hastily, forcing the heart to race and risking vessel rupture. A meal lasting under 10 minutes. Have you seen older adults eat like this, rushing as if to finish a task? Eating fast and chewing poorly seems time-saving, but puts your stomach, digestion, and heart in a grueling race. Hasty chewing overworks the stomach, pressing the diaphragm against the heart, forcing it to beat faster to supply digestion. This constricts vessels, raising pressure, a deadly risk for those with weak vessels prone to clots. Fast eating also spikes post-meal blood sugar, disrupting balance, thickening blood, and promoting platelet clumping. A strong heart contraction after a rushed meal can propel a small clot to a critical spot, causing blockages. Slow down, chew thoroughly, and swallow gently so meals nourish your body and give your vessels and heart a moment to breathe. A healthy heart doesn't need to race. It needs slow meals. If you've overlooked this, leave a comment. I'll eat slowly so my heart doesn't race ahead of my food. Dangerous habit 5. Standing up, suddenly after waking, shocking vessels and risking heart failure. In the early morning, still half dark, many older adults leap out of bed instantly. It seems normal, but this brief moment hides a dangerous physiological shock, especially for those with heart issues, high blood pressure, or thick blood. During sleep, your circulatory system rests. Slow heart rate, lower blood pressure, relaxed vessels. Standing abruptly doesn't give your body time to adjust blood pressure to gravity, starving the brain of blood, causing dizziness or fainting. For those with small clots, this is when brain vessels are most likely to block. Sudden posture changes spike heart rate, like flooring a sleeping car's gas pedal, stressing vessels, causing irregular contractions, and risking rupture in the brain, heart, or lungs. After waking, lie still for a minute, rub your temples, stretch limbs, sit up slowly, then stand, breathing evenly to sync your body. These simple moves protect your waking circulatory system. If you've rushed waking up, leave a comment. I'll rise slowly so my blood isn't shocked every morning. Dear friends, I believe many of you are startled to realize everyday actions, seemingly normal and harmless, are pushing your vessels to the brink. A salty meal, a soda, a poorly timed nap, or simply sitting too long after eating can ignite a blood clot's rupture at any moment. I share this not to scare you but to empower you to change, so your heart rests easier, your vessels flow calmly, and you live more meaningful years. If today's video was helpful, please like and share it with loved ones. A timely reminder could save a precious life. If one message lingers in your heart, write it in the comments to plant a seed of health for our community. Wishing you joy, health, and peace with every heartbeat and breath.